I have a 2017 rear brake pads and rotors replacement. Just want to give you a tip of how to remove and also install the pads. How to remove and install the brake caliper bracket. You can see here it's a 17 millimeter bolt in the back, so there's two that holds there's two that holds the bracket, and it sits in the back. Let me see if I can get it wedged in. And this is where it is. I have the wrench on it, one on top, and of course one on bottom, seeing through the ratchet there. All right, but I just want to give you how I did this. What I have here is, all I know is I bought this on Amazon. It's a wrench adapter or wrench extension adapter. If I have a link, I'll post it in with the post. I'll post it. I'll put a link into my post, my video. But this is usually how you would create leverage outside the car instead. You know, normally these rear brakes, you have to hoist it above the ground, above you, to be able to get leverage from underneath. But unfortunately, you know, working at home as a do-it-yourselfer, you don't have that leverage from underneath. So instead, we have to create leverage out to the side of the car. All right, and that's how I have my wrench. And this adapter works wonders. It creates leverage outside the car, how I have here. It's a half inch. I don't think they have anything smaller than a half inch. Anyways, you create a leverage like this. You put your ratchet right here, and of course you extend. So if you're looking at, from my point of view here, you extend the ratchet to the left. So basically you extend it out a lot more than what the wrench is, and that's how you create leverage, and that's how you break the bolt. Now in reverse order, when you install it, you have to do the same thing, but instead of extending out to the left, you extend the ratchet 90 degrees to the orientation of the wrench. Give me 1 second. I'm trying to put the ratchet in. Hold on. Okay, what you can see here, I basically created a 90-degree angle on the ratchet from where the wrench is sitting. When you place the ratchet at 90 degrees, it'll create the same torque spec as putting the ratchet directly on the bolt. This is what I learned from a job I have, and it works. It works very well. Now, I haven't done research on the law of physics, but you can pretty much Google that and find out if it's true. But at my workplace, it's done this way in tight spots. So, all right. But anyways, I just want to give you a quick tip there. Now the torque specs for the caliper bracket bolts, the one I'm doing now, it's a 17 mil bolt, and the bolt is actually a lot larger than the lug nuts here. Now for this car, the lug nuts are 76 foot-pounds. The 17 mil bolt bracket bolts here is 92 foot-pounds. Now I had an incident with the front brakes where one of them fell off, even though I remember I torqued it. To be on the safe side, I went ahead and put some Loctite on the caliper bolts, and also you can see a little pinkish hue on the tip of the bolt there. I also did it on the bracket bolts also, just to be on the safe side. Not much, I just put a little bit on the tip just to make sure there's some in there so it won't fall off. When I broke the bolt, it's pretty tight in there, so I knew this one's pretty tight. Anyways, okay, caliper bolts are 20 foot-pounds, as a matter of fact. Caliper bracket, 92 foot-pounds, and of course the wheel lugs are 76 foot-pound for this car. Anyways, it's a 2017 IS200t. As a matter of fact, yesterday I did the front brakes, and now I'm doing the rear. Okay, well, good luck, guys. And last but not least, the first thing you do is safety. Have the wheel chucks, because once you raise the rear, the car will roll. So I have wheel chucks in the front. I have the jack. There's a mid frame that I jack up on the frame, and I have jack stands on both sides. I put the weight on there, but also I leave the jack a little bit of pressure on the frame, just in case the jack, God forbid, tips over. Okay, this is one thing I never mentioned in any of my other videos. Well, some of it anyways I did mention, but safety is always first. Yeah, you don't want this car to collapse on you. All right, but of course any do-it-yourselfers would know this. Okay, be safe, and this is it. Okay, rotors, pretty self-explanatory, and of course I put grease around the wheel hub because I hadn't used, well, the last time I changed it, I didn't use any grease on the wheel hub, so it kind of freezed up a little bit. I had to use a little rubber mallet to knock it out. Sometimes you might have to use a sledgehammer to hit it out. That's the reason why. Use grease on the hub so the rotor won't seize up on you next time. Okay, when you replace this, just make sure you take this rubber piece here. That's actually the adjustment hole for the drum brakes inside. That's actually for the e-brake to adjust instead of removing all the brake parts here. But like I said, it's just an e-brake. We never use it to brake anything. It's just to park your car. So normally I don't adjust anything. It's never worn out, so it's just plug and play from there. Okay, but make sure you have remove and replace that rubber from the old rotor. If not, you're gonna have a hole right there. Okay, well, good luck, guys. 2017 IS200t.